Since its beginning at the end of the 20th century, the Internet has grown exponentially. In the modern world, a huge percentage of people use the Internet and all kinds of websites every day. Naturally, some people decide to learn to create them. Therefore, what is web development? Becomes a common question. So in this video we will talk about who is a web developer and what does one do. We will also look at the types of web developers and some of the most popular programming languages for aspiring web developers. So, let's get started. What is web development? Web development is basically the tasks associated with developing websites for hosting via intranet or internet. The web development process involves web design, web content development, client-side server-side scripting, and network security configuration. A website can either be a simple one-page site, or it could be an incredibly complex web application. When you view your website on the web in a browser, it is because of all the processes involved in web development. Who is a web developer? A web developer is a programmer who specializes in the development of World Wide Web applications using a client-server model. They are also responsible for designing, coding and modifying websites, from layout to function and according to a client's specifications. To understand what is a web developer, it is crucial to know the main types of web developers, that is, front-end web developer, back-end web developer, and full-stack web developer. First, front-end web developer. A front-end web developer is someone who takes a client or design team's website design and writes the code needed to implement it on the web. A decent front-end web developer will be fluent in at least 3 programming languages. First, HTML. Second, CSS. Third, JavaScript. Second, back-end web developer. Back-end refers to the hidden layer that the users can't see when they visit a website. They must have strong programming skills. The back-end layer forms a dynamic connection between the front-end and the database. Some of the most popular languages used include PHP, Python, Java, and Ruby. Third, full-stack web developer. Full-stack developers understand both front and back-end strategies and processes. In the case of small websites that don't have a huge development budget, a full-stack developer will often be employed to build the entire website. They have in-depth understanding of both front and back-end development. Popular languages for web development are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Python. First, Hypertext Markup Language (HTML). Hypertext Markup Language is the standard markup language for documents designed to be displayed in a web browser. It can be assisted by technologies such as cascading style sheets and scripting languages such as JavaScript. Second, cascading style sheets (CSS). Cascading style sheets is a style sheet language used for describing the presentation of a document written in a markup language like HTML. CSS is a cornerstone technology of the World Wide Web, alongside HTML and JavaScript. Third, JavaScript (JS). JavaScript is a high-level programming language. It has curly bracket syntax, dynamic typing, prototype-based object orientation, and first-class functions. Fourth, Python. Python is an interpreted, high-level, general-purpose programming language. Python's design philosophy emphasizes code readability with its notable use of significant white space,